Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing Jade Empire, and of course this is a closed fist walkthrough. Before I start out here, I wanted to swap my followers back. Bring Dawnstar along for the ride. Let's see here. And I should say, I've passed this guy a couple of times, but the mechanic here is someone that we'll interact with a little bit later. I still want to do the arena stuff first before I do any of that. Let's check this jar here again. Still only silver. Yeah, really starting to think that this jar is not going to have a gem in it. It's been, I mean, I've probably checked this thing at least 10 times by now. So I'm thinking there's probably not going to be anything in there. And then there's one over here. Crack, yeah, nothing in that one that time either. Alright, so let's reload here and we'll head on into the arena. Oh, before I forget, let's actually level up. Alright, we're going to go way up on the body stat and spirit. Ugh, wow, that is a lot of points here to be putting in. Wait, what? Didn't I not finish off my damage increase? That's weird. I thought I did that already. Not gonna do anything else here, although, yeah. Why bother? Well, that's a pretty huge jump in health. You'll love to see it. Alright. Let's talk to Kui here.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you need?
Tell me about my next fight.
For your first match, we'll start you off against a mighty ogre. I'll be watching your style closely to see how you fare. Impress me, and I'll take you to the top. Even our great champions start out against the ogre. Take Raging Ox, who danced around the beast singing drunkenly to earn the crowd's favor, or the Ravager, who defeated him in a single blow. I should take a moment and explain the system we use here.
Now I'll figure it out as I go along. Skip to the fight.
That's the spirit. Dive right in with both feet first. It's not that difficult a system, and you seem bright enough to figure it out. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Let's do it. Let's get it on.
A new warrior does battle with the beast.
The beast. Get worked over.
That was an impressive beginning. Normally I'd have started you off against something easier, but you practically ooze potential. You've caught the eyes of the other fighters as well. Go ask them if you don't believe me.
That really was a fantastic bout.
Beating the ogre's nothing special. I could have done better bound and blinded.
Sometimes you don't even need to ask. One fight does not make a champion, though. There are many more opponents ahead of you. Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah, tell me about my next fight.
Since you held your own against the ogre brute last time, I'm going to try something exciting for the crowd. I've got 4 boys from some school west of the city who've been bothering me for some tougher matches. I'm giving you all of them at once. It'll wow the crowd and teach them a lesson at the same time. Remember to watch your sides and back. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Four students test their skills against one master.
Alright, looks like you can't use harmonics on these guys, so we'll just beat them down. That reminds me.
Those boys won't be back anytime soon. Losing as a group to one opponent would shame a peasant, let alone a student of the martial arts.
Tell me about my next fight.
The crowd's starting to catch on to you. Have you noticed? People like you, and now I'm going to make sure they pay attention. I'm going to have a roughly hewn statue hauled into the ring. I want you to discombobulate it. Destroy the statue quickly enough, and I'll give you a shot at Hapless Han. Are you ready to get started?
Let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me, and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Unyielding stone meets the press of time.
Excellent work. You have bested time itself in destroying that statue. No mean feat, I assure you.
Alright, tell me about my next fight.
I think you're ready to face Hapless Han. Show me you're ready for the big time, and I'll make sure you don't have to dance with the children anymore. Are you ready to get started?
Let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me, and we'll get you ready for your next match.
A chance to leave the qualifying division as Raging Dragon faces Hapless Han.
Raging Dragon. Get wrecked.
You dealt with Han very well. I knew you would. All of our professional fighters move past him eventually.
Kui, that will be enough. I bring you a message from my employer, Kai Lan the Serpent. He is impressed with how far you have come in such a short while. The Serpent wants you to know that he is watching your progress very closely. He is most interested to see how you fare in the Bronze Division. Kui, you may breathe again. That is all I had to say.
Well, that was good, I think.
Oh, let's see. Tell me more about Kai Lan the Serpent.
He has a distinct interest in the proceedings here. He is the next champion, you see. He retired some time ago, even before Raging Ox, who was the champion before the Ravager. Kai Lan couldn't leave the arena He has become a very important man here with the help of a group called the Guild.
Why do you let Lucky Cho push you around, Kui?
Lucky Cho is a thug, pure and simple, but he's very good at what he does. He's also a member of the Guild and reports directly to Kailan. Kailan oversees things here in the arena, and the Guild ensures that the authorities leave us in peace.
Enough about what Lucky Cho said. Can you tell me more about the Guild?
The Guild is the organization that controls all of the betting in this place. That gives them considerable sway. It is good that they are happy with your progress. Between us, the Guild is also involved in more illicit activities. They are very sensitive about remaining an open secret. Many know about them, but few acknowledge that fact. Right now is a particularly dangerous time, as one of the leaders of the Guild has recently been inhumed. Kailan sees this as an opportunity. Do not discuss them openly. The Guild has many ears. You may ask some of the others in the arena about them if you wish, but I would not bring it up to just anyone.
I'll discuss what I want with whoever I want. They cannot touch me.
You are strong, but they are many and work in shadows. For the sake of your career, I suggest that you limit any questions you have to your fellow fighters.
Well done! That fight was much better than this wine. With all the pure water pouring from the palace, you'd think they might have learned how to make wine that didn't taste like goat piss.
Black Whirlwind, that is you. Are you back to...
No, just here visiting, and making sure nothing happens to your newest fighter.
So you won't be...
No, leave it alone, Kui. You know better than to bring this up. Just mind your business, promoter, and I'll mind mine.
You travel in curious company. Regardless, when you're ready, come talk to me again and we'll discuss your next match.
Hold on, Kui. How do you know the Black Whirlwind?
I know him, yes, but I know better than to contravigate his wishes. If you want to talk about it, ask him. I'm staying out. What do you need?
Alright, tell me about my next fight.
Now that you have qualified for the bronze division, your challenges will be more difficult, but you'll earn greater rewards. I want the very abacuses of heaven to rattle with the name Raging Dragon, so I've prepared something memorable. The guards rounded up a group of subhuman things around the great southern forest. We're going to release them into the ring in groups for you. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
These monsters crave the flesh of man.
These little pricks are fast. See, we're not getting the benefit of our support character, which I guess sort of makes sense, but it's a little annoying. Wait, what happened there? I missed? Okay. Weird.
That was a good start to the Bronze Division. Those beasts are far stronger than they look.
Tell me about my next fight.
Next, you're going to step into what we call the Pit of Pain. It's not the most original name, I'll admit, but that's 500 years of tradition for you. The arena floor will be set up with ancient magical devices. They will attempt to fry you to a crisp, much to the crowd's delight. Your job is to stay on your feet for the course of the match while they fling deadly projectiles your way. I'd suggest dodging, but that's just me. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Pit of Pain. Only the quick survive its fiery embrace.
Oops. Oh, paralyzed. That's not good. Paralyzed again. Paralyzed again. Oh my god. Whoops. Whoops. Whew. Just barely did it. I'm rusty. Standing a little too close to the wall is a real bad idea there too.
Fantastic! A test of speed passed with exceptional celery. Now
Your sudden and polite silences are always appreciated, Kui. I have a message for Raging Dragon. Kylon the Serpent has, as promised, been watching you intently. You have impressed him so far, and he is interested to see how you fare in your next match. The Serpent foresees your victory in the next match, and he has backed his prediction with silver. He sincerely hopes that his faith in your skills was not misplaced. That is all. If you will excuse me, I have some people who need to be spoken to.
Ah, well, I'm certain that won't be a problem for you. Did you have a question for me?
Let's see.
Do not be gone too long. Kana may well rise to become the Silver Division champion while you're away.
Doubt that. Let's save here real quick since we've done quite a few battles in a row now. Okay, it looks like we still can't speak with them. Let's keep going.
Many people try to break into the Bronze Division and fail miserably. You should be proud of yourself.
You deserve it. It was an honor to face you.
Crimson Kana is the champion of this round. You'll have to face her eventually. Be ready when you do.
Tell me about my next fight.
Yes, your next fight. There's been a bit of a change in plans. Not that it will affect you too much, of course. It's all part of the traditions of the arena, you see. I have word that you're going to be facing a fighter specially chosen from the guild, you see. As soon as you're ready, you'll be facing him instead of a normal match.
Who did you originally see as my opponent?
I was originally thinking that you'd done well enough to face Crimson Kana for the Bronze Division Championship. Things change when the guild's involved, though.
Why would the guild have any say in who I face?
The guild's the organization that controls the betting here. That's not all, though. Kylon the Serpent has a lot of influence here as well. I have to bow to certain pressures. I don't like it that much, but smart men don't voice that opinion too loudly. Not around here.
Let's see. Alright, very well. I'll deal with this guild thug.
I'm certain it will be a small thing. Best to just finish it now. Are you ready to get started?
Let's begin.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Many of you are asking yourselves why the serpent would return to the ring. Am I not retired? Yes. But does that mean I do not care about your entertainment? No. You've all seen the fury and the intense focus of Raging Dragon in the ring. Now, it's time to put these abilities to the test. And so, the serpent gives you a real spectacle. Have your silver handy to place your wagers. I give you evil and terror incarnate.
That was an exceptional fight. I haven't seen demons in the ring before.
Let's see. I hope this proves my skill to you.
No one questions your skills. That is why you were allowed to fight that beast. I'm convinced that you deserve a shot at Crimson Kana. Your victory has sealed the deal. That reminds me, I was asked to instruct you to talk with Lucky Cho before your next match.
Alright, what do you want to talk about?
He didn't say, and when I asked, he gave me that glare of his. Go, speak with him now. The sooner you do, the sooner I can return you to the ring.
Okay, let's go take a look. Oh my god, the name of this chick. Good lord. Happy Endings, the Courtesan. Jesus.
Aren't you a sight? I am Happy Endings, famed courtesan, and it is a pleasure to greet you. Especially such a fine figure of a man. So many men are made soft by city life.
She's practically undressing you with her eyes. How lewd.
I would love to chat with you and learn more about you, but alas, I can't. I'm on exclusive retainer with the proprietor of this place, and he does get so jealous. Farewell, gorgeous.
Good lord. Alright, let's talk to Cho.
Before you face Kana, I'd like to present you with a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Who else is benefiting from this arrangement?
Fortunately for you, my employer, Kailan the Serpent, has a vested interest in your success against Kana. This is Sweet Poison Lin, a master of the Toxicant arts. Lin, this is Raging Dragon, the fighter we discussed.
I know this one by reputation, and that's enough. I trust you'll consider this discussion private and potentially very beneficial.
Alright. Go ahead and tell me what you have to say.
Crimson Kana's rise to Brown's Division champion has been good for business, but she has become troublesome of late. She believes that the Serpent runs the arena with little concern for honor, and she's right. The problem is that she cares.
Oh, let's see. She's a fool if she thinks something this large would not be corrupt.
This place is not corrupt so much as open to interpretation. The Serpent and I believe that Kana needs to be stopped. We want you to replace her as the Bronze Champion.
I was wondering when you would come to the point.
It should be a simple matter to slip a slow-acting but extremely deadly poison into Kana's drink before the match.
I'm waiting to hear the catch.
I would say you would be unable to lose this match unless you were to drop dead yourself. What could be easier? When Cho approached me regarding this matter, I felt that it might be in the best interests of the Greater Guild if I were involved.
If you accept, the guild will cover half of Lin's usual fee. The remaining cost would be roughly half of your winnings from defeating Kana.
Oh, let's see. It's too much silver for something I could do on my own.
If you're that sure, why are we still talking? You want to cheat for the thrills?
Let's go with forget lowering the cost.
Do you want to go ahead with this or not?
I'm going to say I will not dishonor myself by resorting to poison.
If that is your choice, then so be it. You may deal with Kana on your own. I strongly advise you not to bring this up to anyone. I hope my point speaks for itself.
It might not be wise to run to the officials with this, but surely we should warn Crimson Kana.
Our business is concluded. It is time for you to leave.
Oh, I will. Alright, let's talk to Lin after I save.
What do you need from me?
Show me what you have to sell.
Magical enhancements and knowledge. Have a look at my wares and see for yourself.
Alright, so she's got a bunch of garbage that I'm definitely not going to buy. Although she does have a superior intimidation gem. That's pretty decent. Or would be decent for me. Let's take a look at selling to this. Oh, interesting. You know, I had read that that Sweet Poison Lin gives better prices, but that's not necessarily true. Maybe better than what's his name, the guy that you can call on, but they're not any better than any other. Like How, right? Like How who, whatever his name is, Bunman, can sell us some stuff, you know, back in the, kind of had a store in the inn, the Cannibals Inn, but these prices are the same as they were there. So wherever I read that this, you know, that Sweet Poison Lin gives you better prices on your stuff is not true. I wonder if you were to agree to what they were talking about, if they would be better. Let's see here.
Now that you're not fighting with the trained apes, the bets placed on you will actually be worth the time they take to process.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, I don't need anything else from you. Where do you find your wares?
I have my sources. Some of them rich, some of them poor, and all of them very concerned with their privacy.
Are these goods stolen?
These fine wares may have changed hands a few times over history, but that's the nature of such things. If you're that worried, don't buy anything.
Oh, I'm definitely not buying anything. Do you ever worry about this much magic in one place?
Do you have any idea how much magic the arena itself holds? These walls have seen more than you or I can imagine, and there's enough security for me not to worry.
Why do you run your shop back here?
What the Imperial bureaucrats don't know won't hurt them. First they decree wind maps off limits, and now there's concern over magical artifacts.
Alright, it couldn't just be that your goods are stolen?
Perhaps, but there's more happening than a simple crackdown. Who can say that? All I really know is that the restrictions have done wonders for my customers' tolerance for raised prices. What more could I ask for?
Alright, show me what you have to... here, actually, let's go goodbye. I'll just kind of show you what I was talking about. So, I forget this guy's name. Zinbu. When you actually go to sell to him... Oh, I see he's got a bunch of different stuff now here, too. Oh, I should be buying this Tiger Mantra. Gem of Unity. He's got the Golden Tongue. Boy, he's got all kinds of fun stuff. Oh, that's Open Palm. Anyways, let's go to sell again here. So yeah, you can see here, so that like this inferior monk gem, he's only going to buy this for half price. That is obviously not worth doing. So let's sell to her instead. What is going on here? Show me what you have to sell. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to sell a bunch of my stuff here because there's just so much crap that I don't need anymore. I'll keep this one. I don't probably need the Charm Gem. Flawed Warrior. Can sell all of these. I'll never use any of those anymore. Same with this inferior Charm Gem. Don't need this. Monk's Gem of Fate. I'll keep that. Flawed Scholar. Soft Petal. Might as well keep that. Some of this stuff is not worth anything, so I'm not going to bother. Here's an Intuition Gem I can get rid of. Gem of Evil Thought. Mind and Intuition. Only followers of the Closed Fist. We'll keep that. Gem of Purpose. We can keep that, although that's probably not worth keeping, honestly. So the Gem of the Gentle Mind is an Open Palm only, so we can get rid of that. It won't do us any good. Same with Aura of Calm, which is also, again, a very weird gem, right? Intimidation, but a Way of the Open Palm. Just seems like not something that you're probably going to be using a whole lot. Open Palm, another one. Aura of Malice is a Closed Fist. We'll keep that because that's body and intimidation. Inferior Warrior. Now this is where you're starting to get into some of the good stuff, right? Because I mean, $7.50 for a gem is pretty decent. 5 inferior Scholar gems. 1 superior monk. That is a great sell price. Spirit plus 6. Oh, they even ask you. Let's hang on to that, I guess. Intimidation plus 3. We don't need these. I'm not going to sell the Imperial Favor. Here's a Scholar Gem. Don't need that. Oh, do they? Spirit 6. Mind 4. Here's the inferiors. Gem of Seductive Power is Spirit and Charm. I don't see the need for that. We're not going to be using Charm. And that's pretty much it. So we'll keep the rest of this stuff. Oh, and yeah, actually all this stuff appears in her inventory then too. That's pretty cool. So I suppose if you need to repurchase stuff later, you could, although that would be a really bad idea, right? Because you're going to have to buy back for double the price. Let's exit. Man, I have a ton of silver now. That was really, really good. Oh, being that we do have a ton of silver, then let's talk with Zinbu here. Man, this thing is insane, but 10,000 on the buy price. I probably don't need to buy that. Well, excuse me. I guess we'll just keep an eye on, you know, if I ever fail any conversation checks. I kind of doubt that that's going to be the case, but that would be the only time I think that this would probably be worth it. Lightning Gem. Actually, let's read this out here too. So the treacherous advisor to the great emperor Sun Jin ordered the Order of the Lotus to construct this gem. The gem gave the advisor nearly unparalleled manipulative power, but in the end, the powerful emperor's own skills of persuasion put his ambitious advisor in his place. Okay. Lightning Gem, 100% chance to evade traps, named not for its appearance but for the speed at which its owner acts. This gem sharpens the mind and senses by orders of magnitude. The wearer becomes smarter and quicker, more easily anticipating or evading the unexpected. Here's the Gem of Unity. Only followers of the Way of the Open Palm can use this, so of course we're not going to buy it. To find true unity, one must set aside one's egotism and know that all are one. The shared fate of the entire empire matters, not that of the individual. The strength and sacrifices of the empire's greatest heroes empowers those who would tap the power of this gem. I'm not going to buy that. I'm going to hold off on buying the Calbizor and the Vial of Sulphurous Water. These are used for the, in Lord Lau's furnace, for the configurations. Coppers are coming. But I'm going to hold on to those, right? Since we can access him at any time anyway, we'll just buy them when we need. And then Tiger Mantra here is health +5, focus +5. It says, the tiger relies on strength and speed. It is a symbol of passion and power. In the tiger lies the utmost physical ability of an individual. By dedicating yourself to the tiger, you strengthen your body along with your mind. And how appropriate, because we use Leaping Tiger. All right, let's go talk to Kana now. And I should say, you don't want to agree to poison her. She is actually going to teach us a fighting style, and the fighting style is upgraded, or even better, if you choose not to poison her and tell her, you know, what the guild is up to. So we're going to get the, you know, kind of the best of both worlds here. Also, we're not going to have to pay for the poisoning, right? So I look forward to crossing paths with you. You and I both rose quickly through the ranks. The true test will be in which of us falls and how we handle it. Alright, so let's see. I should warn you, Lucky Cho is trying to eliminate you. Have I become such a thorn in the serpent's side? How do you know this? Lucky Cho offered me the services of a poisoner. Did he? Is Lucky Cho so desperate to see his bets assured, or does Kailan see me as a threat? Either way is a victory of sorts for me. The guild does not operate so overtly in the rest of the city. I wonder if the organization condones such actions, but such musings are useless. Why have you told me this? Let's see. Because I expect a reward from you, and a generous one at that. The whetstone must give of itself to hone the blade. For a second I thought I detected a glimpse of altruism in this place. I have long promised that I would train anyone who defeats me. My skills with the sword are imperfect, but there are things I can teach you that no other could. Should you emerge the victor of our fight, I will train you in some of my more advanced techniques. You have shown the purity of spirit to wield a weapon with the required precision. That's it? Training only if I defeat you? I was expecting silver. I keep only what I need to survive from my winnings. The rest goes back to my school in the east. The training is all I can or will offer you. Now what else do you need? That is all I want to ask you for now. Thank you again for your warning. It will be good to know that our fight will be fair. Oh, and that gives you open palm points. That's alright though. It's worth it for the style. All right, let's talk to Kui and get this started.
You're ready for your next fight. What do you need?
Tell me about my next fight.
Until the guild stepped in, I was ready to give you an attempt at the bronze division for your last match. Now it's time. Are you ready to face Crimson Kana, the finest sword this august arena has seen in 5 generations?
Generatations. Huh.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
All right, let's get it on.
A challenger for the Bronze Division, Crimson Kana must fend off Raging Dragon.
Oh, hello, AoE attack. That's annoying. Get wrecked.
Kana's winning streak has been broken at last. I don't know if you've heard, but Kana has proclaimed that the first fighter who extriciates her from her championship will learn the secrets of her technique.
Come talk to me when you have a moment. Crowd loved that fight. I think it was worth some extra silver, don't you?
Come now. The arena works on a strictly regenerated payment system for the fights. There's no way I can give you extra.
I make it easier for you to fill the seats. That means nothing to you?
I mean no offense. It's just, I see your point. Here, take this and don't tell the others. Now that that's settled, what else can I do for you?
Alright. There's nothing else I need from you, Queen.
When you walk the streets and hear your name among the crowds, be sure that your ego does not swell like the body of 11 gaping maw, god of inopportune gluttony.
Whatever, dude. Just give me my money. That reminds me, though, we should probably dump in some more intimidation-related stuff here. Body. There's a body and intimidation, too. That probably makes sense. I've been thinking since our match. I came to this place seeking honor, but I feel that my many victories have all been hollow. I think, yes, it is time for me to leave again and seek other challenges. What will you do now? I think I shall return to the prosperous East and continue my studies, but first I am sworn to teach the secrets of my style to any who can best me. Let me instruct you. Since you told me the serpent's plan, I will teach you a more advanced technique. The key is balance and form. Your motion must be swift but precise. Well done. You learn very quickly. One thing bothers me about your moves, though. Throughout the fight, I felt as if there was some opening in your defense. Why wouldn't you exploit that opening? What I sensed was some opening in your guard. I cannot name it and could not find it, leading me to believe that it was a brilliant gambit. Your method traps your opponents into hunting for a weakness they'll never find. You should speak with your master about this. For now, you are deadly enough. Others have mentioned this. Should I be concerned? Yeah, you should. Consider it a perfectly laid trap, not a weakness, although it is. Your master was truly skilled to mold such a trap into your very being. It is odd that he never mentioned it to you. Sometimes the best masters dare not trust their students with the deepest mysteries. Certain lessons can only be learned if one discovers them for oneself. Yeah, and we're going to learn the hard way. Hope you fare well. I turn my eyes to the east where new challenges await me by the ocean. Alright, so there's Crimson Tears. That is the dual blade weapon style. I won't be using this, but it is pretty good. I vaguely remember it being pretty quick, but I prefer the other dual weapon, which is the dual axes that we'll be getting a little bit later. So, gonna save here now that we've got that. And, yeah, I think we can probably... You know what? I think I am going to end this one here, just because we're at the 45-minute mark. So, As always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.